Welcome back, everyone, to Anonymous Addiction Deprogramming Podcast. I'm Bobby C. I'll be your host. Today, we're going to be talking about Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Anonymous, Anonymity. We're going to be talking about anonymity and anonymous because they want us nameless. It's a hijacking of our identity. Yeah, raising your hand. See, first if you I'm going to be doing the series on deprogramming each step, and it's not just a step, it's in the big book. The chapters are in the big book prior to how it works. It repeats the word alcoholic, alcoholism over and over and over in two chapters prior to We the Agnostic. That's the first step to get us to say alcoholic. I am an alcoholic. To create this alcoholic identity, narcotics addict identity. So we can raise our hands and admit that we are alcoholic and addicts for life. Plus, they want us in the programs for life. How do you think they make their money? How do you think they spread the word? Recruiting others. The definition of anonymous, of a person not identified by name. Hmm. Bobby Alcoholic. Anonymous. This is an anonymous program, right? Okay. We'll talk about that a little. How anonymous is it really? Come on. It's a fake secret society. Friend of Bill stickers. Everybody knows. Anonymous, your doctor knows, your dentist knows, your teacher, your counselor, your therapist, your parents, your friends, the court system. Stop labeling yourself these things. People judge you. Yes, they do. They judge me. They judged me. Yes, they judge us. This word alcoholic. Oh, it's disease, so it's not a moral issue. Yeah, well, stop labeling yourself. Anonymous, not identified by name, creating a new identity. And we're conforming, we're willingly conforming and giving our will and our life over to the care of these programs, over to their care. Give our will and our life over to the care of AA and God, they say. A, B, and C. A, B, and C. Three pertinent ideas after how it works. Yeah. It's the first pertinent idea is to get you to say you're alcoholic and you have this disease. The second one is to admit there's no human power can relieve me of this sickness, this illness, this disease, even substance use disorder. I don't buy it. I don't like it. Other people talk about it. I did podcast on the DSM-5s. I know all about the APM, the psychiatric associations and all that. I've did many podcasts on there, so check out some of my earlier podcasts on that racket. No disorder, no disease. It's a placebo. Self-fulfilling prophecy, you may say. Placebo, because we created the solution to all addiction. I'm going to tell you right now. Stay tuned. I'll tell you in 5 minutes. The solution to all addiction. I could do a podcast just on that, even though it'll only take. Stay tuned. Listen. Okay, so in the dictionary, used used in names of support groups. This is the definition. Look it up. Google Anonymous. This is what it comes up. Used in names of support groups for addicts and alcoholics to indicate the confidentiality maintained among members of the group. And on the bottom, it says Alcoholics Anonymous. Look it up. They promote it. It's promoted everywhere. They can promote it, but don't you dare. Anonymity. Anonymity is the spiritual foundation of all our traditions, ever reminding us to place principles, AA's principles, over our own personalities or other personalities. Forget personalities. Nameless, alcoholic, diseased, powerless. Placing principles before personalities gives us humility. We must let go of our ego. Ego. Let go of our ego and protect AA at all cost. If AA dies, we all die. Equality. Oh, yeah, they talk about equality. All members are equal, regardless of their backgrounds, professions, social status, because we're all alcoholic and we're all addicts. We're all diseased and sick and have this illness. We're all the same. BS. We're not all the same. No. Oh, and God forbid if you go out and slip and have a little relapse and come back with your tail behind your in between your legs and you get another keychain, like you have 5 or 6 or 7 of them, you get another coin, another chip. Humiliation, guilt, shame, fear, nameless. Stop conforming to a society that is hijacking your identity. They want you nameless. Oh, but the celebrities, they could go out and promote as long as they want. They could. Russell Brand, man, he can make money. He can write his books, do all his little jokes with his long hair, the 13-step guru. Oh, in 3 months, go get your certification. Go work in the treatment centers because they're all promoting Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, 12-step modality because it's a money-making, multi-level marketing scheme, scam, trap, prison. If you want whatever you want, wherever your attention goes, the energy flows. It's all about up here. Look up Anonymous. Yeah. So of course we could go out and recruit others. I mean, if we see somebody, well, we listen too, because we're friends of Bill's. We got spies all over the place. It's like Scientology, right? Like Scientologists. We're all over the place, everywhere. You don't know if your doctors won, your pilots won. You don't know. But boy, if they hear somebody in trouble, they're going to recommend you to come to a meeting. I'll pick you up. I'll take you there. We'll love bomb you. Oh, the cure for all addiction, the solution for all addiction. You are the cure. You are the way. You are the guru. It's you. Whatever you want is on the internet and it's free. If it's meant to be, it's up to me and it's free. What do you want? I I promote a healthier lifestyle. That's what I promote to human beings. Healthier lifestyle. Is the way you're living now doing a lot of harm to your physical, mental, and yes, spiritual. I believe in the spirit. I believe in spiritual, quantum physics, metaphysics. Yeah, I believe in harm reduction and common sense harm reduction. I mean, if it was me personally, yeah, they would probably call me, oh, you're prohibition. No, everybody has the power of choice. You have the power to go out and drink as much alcohol, take as much drugs, buy as much prescriptions, eat as much junk food, do whatever you want to do, and make the alcohol industry rich, the pharmaceutical industry rich, and now the cannabis. Oh man, cannabis. Before, Cheech and Chong used to just say, "Hey, go out and grow your own weed and share it with somebody." I agree with that. That's now, no. See, because they used to jump out of helicopters and burn all the trees down and lock people up, and they were still in jail after they made it legal. And these poor people were still in jail when they come out and they see people in line and in the dispensaries getting marijuana because it's legal now because the government made it legal. Well, that's cool. I mean, it's legal. I believe in freedom. I believe in you should be able to grow your own whenever you want to. I believe in freedom of choice, the power of freedom of choice, but I also believe in autonomy. But when autonomy gets into where you're whacking somebody else, you're messing with somebody else's family, their kids, their livelihood. When you're stealing, robbing, let's be honest, okay? When we're when we're drunk or high or whatever, we're all screwed up from drinking, drugging, or whatever prescription. I don't care what it is. We're not all there. Now, if you're doing recreational, whatever, hey, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just voicing my opinion. I'm not here telling anybody what to do, how to do it. Stop being anonymous. Anonymous no more. Alcoholic, addict, diseased, powerless. You're a powerful human being. You're no different than anyone else. You gave up a substance or you gave up something that was messing with you. It wasn't good for you anymore. You gave it up. You took it. It was a choice. You took it. It became an addiction or a habit, whatever you want to call it. It became that, yes. And we, we, us, you, because of the power of the mind and Hermetic principles of mentality, mentalism, cause and effect, you decided that you wanted something better. You did it. You could give credit to other people. I mean, help is a pointer to the way, but you are the way. Whatever you want, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve. I always say think, question, observe, and become aware of whatever you're doing. If you're there, if you're sitting, I talk to young people all the time. If you're sitting smoking cannabis all day long and you're obsessed with it all day and it's interfering with your job and your relationships and your health and all that other stuff, check it out. Think, question, observe it, monitor it, see if you can do something. If not, try it, not try, stop it and move on to something else. Or maybe, people use the word abstinence. Look, maybe you just want to live a cannabis free life, not smoke cannabis, smoke marijuana. Maybe you want to live that type of lifestyle like myself. I choose to live an alcohol, drug free lifestyle. Does that make me special? No. I do stuff that other people don't do. And they'll call me, if I eat different types of food and if I'm not doing certain things, you know, anonymous, anonymity. Did I say it A, B, and C? A, B, and C after how it works? Mm-hmm. A, you're alcoholic. You're an addict. A. B, no human power could relieve your addiction. Man, what a lie. What a myth. No human power can relieve your addiction. And C, that God could and would if he were sought. A, B, and C, three pertinent ideas right at the end of every how it works in every meeting. Crazy. Anonymous, having no outstanding individual usual features, unremarkable or impersonal. Personality. Take it away. I think my next podcast, I'm going to be talking about war stories and the harm of these war stories. How the more you screw up, the better you're. Wow, that was the best war stories. I'm even going to pay you to go on a speaker's tour all around the world. Alcoholics Anonymous will pay you. Yeah, let's all chip in and send them there. We'll pay for their room and board and flights to talk in the conventions with thousands of others and give their war stories and tell them their experience, strength, and hope and make you feel like shame, guilt, shame, and fear and nameless because hell, we celebrate the one that screwed up the most. They're the best. They're the coolest. The ones that that have the greatest war stories that I always I thought I heard the worst and now I just heard another one. It's like way better, way better. We celebrate people that screwed up the worst. Instead of celebrating young kids, people that didn't screw up at all. You know, they don't even get in trouble. They didn't even drink or drug, or maybe they used recreational and they became successful in their careers. No telling, no war stories, no nothing. Don't have to celebrate every year because I stopped me. I'm talking about me. I'm going to celebrate because I stopped doing something that I was not supposed to be doing, you know, not providing for my family, you know, doing some crazy stuff. And I'm going to celebrate that because I'm so special. Yeah. No, I'm special because I am a human being, despite anything else. Yeah, I'm a good, special human being, and I have a lot of. I got to start celebrating other achievements. What else did I do beyond stopping my substance? Forget disorder. What else? Where did I go? Man, I've done so many different things to celebrate, and I got to get keychains and coins. Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them. You know, I was in for many, many years. Oh, a little over 30 years. I continued to go there, but I was always deprogramming. I'm so thankful for that. I was always deprogramming and checking out other information. So if you're still in Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, or any other 12-step, think, question, observe, look around, listen to different podcasts, listen to different people. Joe Dispenza, Bruce Lipton, Dr. Bruce Lipton, Anthony Robbins, I don't care. Success, they all talk about the mind, the conscious, the subconscious. Study the mind, behavioral health, not Freud's, and I don't even go beyond Jungian's uh, theories too, Jungian's paradigms. Go beyond the paradigms that we're been taught, and you will discover that it's not recovery because we become addicted to addiction recovery programs. Even these online programs, you know, they're good. You know, look, I like them. Even the Naked Mind or Freedom Model or Life Process. Look, we all understand they're making money, and I'm not saying they shouldn't be making money. But do you really need to be talking about your stopping drinking or drugging all the time? It gets exhausting, really. It's exhausting probably listening to me too, you know, and I believe that. Why do I do this? Because I believe that I have a responsibility to share what I have learned, you know, in life. I'm pretty old, so I don't know if there's too many old people my age talking about this stuff. And they would say I was hurting so many people. But if you're in Alcoholics Anonymous, or if you're in a rehab, or if you're in an intervention, your parents are putting pressure on you. You're 16, 17. Your parents are putting pressure on you. Listen to some of these podcasts. Go on to YouTube. Check out the mental part. How can you succeed and get past and live a healthier lifestyle? There's so much free, great stuff on the internet instead of wasting our time on all meaningless things. Even the old Napoleon Hill stuff. I mean, it's check it out. Check it out. So if you're just going if you're young, you're just going into your intervention, you're going to go into detox. If you're coming out of a detox, you just got out of a detox. Listen up. If you want it, if you want something different, if you don't, I can't I can't make anybody change. I don't have that ability. I don't have that ability to get somebody drunk, high, blasted, or commit suicide. I don't have that ability. Okay. It's going to come from you. So you're coming out of detox. Okay. Listen up. Listen to some deprogramming part. You're in a treatment. God forbid. 98% of treatment centers are all 12-step based. It's all a little circle. It's all just a multi-billion-dollar money marketing scheme. And the one in the group is going to be the one that's got the sponsor and doing all the steps, and he's going to come back into the group, a circle with 20 other people, and he's going to be the hero, and the counselor's going to make him the the Pied Piper to get everybody to go to meetings because you have to go to meetings, pick you up with the bus or the little van if you're in a sober living house, halfway house. Listen up, start deprogramming. We're look here on An- Anonymous Addiction Deprogramming Everything podcast. Because if you think Alcoholics Anonymous is the only thing that we had to deprogram from, think again. So it's nice seeing everybody, and I'm back again. I know I did. I'm going to try to do one a week at least. I'd like to do more, but I'm in this little place and we don't have much space. And I'm thankful to my wife and that she allows. I get the time to be in my bedroom. This is my podcast studio. Everybody thinks that, you know. So check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Come join our private group, Anonymous Addiction, My Truth About AA, as Bobby C sees it. Private group right on Facebook. Let me see how I can exit out of here. Recording step.